Welcome to episode 6 of Learning Java Programming with Alvin David, and I want to take this opportunity to thank you for sticking along on this journey, and I hope it's working out for you. Continue practicing, that's how you're going to learn and become a great Java developer. So today we are going to learn Java comments, and Java comments can be used to explain Java code to make it more readable, and it can also be used to prevent execution while testing alternative code. So we'll see that in the next episodes. Single line comments. These are types of Java comments. The first one is single line comments, and single line comments start with 2 forward slashes, and any text between the 2 forward slashes and at the end is ignored by the Java compiler when it's compiling your code. So this example can be used to comment a code. So let's try it out in our editor. So we create a file called comments.java, and we can make a simple class called comments, and okay, there's a mistake I made. Okay, public class, okay, public class comments. Okay, so public static void main taking string then then let's say hello. So when I want to comment this code, I'm going to use a single line comment. So I can come here, and that's how you do 2 forward slashes using a single line comment. So you come here and say this statement prints out hello. So I've commented this statement using a single line comment, or I can do the same. Okay, so that's it. This statement prints out viewers. So basically, this is how you can write the single line comments, and when you compile your Java, the Java compiler will ignore these two, and this is how we write the single line comments. So if we head back here, you can see that there's the second type of Java comment called Java multi-line comment, and multi-line comments start with the forward slash and then that asterisk, and then it ends with the asterisk and the forward slash. So any text between them will be ignored by the Java compiler, and the reason as to why you use Java multi-line comments is if at all your comment is so big to fit on one line, you know, if you overtype, you find out that your comment will enter into the next window and continue. So for example, if we come here and then we type and you get, so when someone is assessing, someone will have to struggle to scroll this side to view what you are, you know, to complete your comment and understand what you're saying. And when we come here, so we can say using the multi-line comment. So yeah, sorry, B+4. So you can come over here, and we want to execute the multi-line comment. Preferably, when you're using the multi-line comment, it's better to put it above the code you want to explain. So you come here, / and then that's category, and you say this statement performs a mathematical addition calculation of two. Okay, so for that case, we can go to the next line. Two numbers. So you realize that for the double, the multi-line comment, you write it, like use it when you're making your comment and it's big, and you want to use more than one line. So this is how you use the multi-line comment. So if we run again, you realize that comments aren't printed in your terminal, be in the output. So basically comments are for communication, communicating to any person who doesn't know how to understand, who doesn't have any knowledge in Java. So that person can simply read your comments instead of simply reading these different keywords that he or she can't understand. And comments are also useful for developers like you, in that when you send your code or you push your code to GitHub, another developer can read it and understand that, okay, this next line here was performing a mathematical addition calculation of two numbers. So let's add it here, of two numbers. So that's all about the multi-line comments. And so let's do this simple exercise. So they have said it's up to you to choose which one you use. Normally we use the single line for short comments and the multi-line for longer comments. So exercise number 1, they have said drag and drop the correct syntax for a single line comment in Java. So we realize that it's that one, and we'll have to repeat it here. Okay, so it's this one. Next question. What is the meaning of comments in Java? To output text? No. To create text variables? No. To explain and document code? Yes. It doesn't print text. So, next question. Comments in Java are written with special characters. Insert the missing parts. So, this is a single line comment. You start with that. And for multi-line, you start with this, the asterisk, then and the forward. So when submit is correct. And when you go to the next question, when do we usually use multi-line comments? For short comments, no. That's when we use the single line comments. For longer comments, yes. We don't print comments. Next. Drag and drop the correct symbols to create multi-line comments in Java. So we start with this one here. We can drag it there and drag this here to close your comment. So we have completed our exercise for Java comments, and in the next video we are going on to Java variables an interesting part in our journey. So thank you so much.